What up, you guys? So Duke is here today to give you my thoughts on Black Clover Chapter 104. And this chapter of Black Clover, it was mainly shits and giggles again, but it was some really good comedy. I'm not gonna lie. I really liked Charlotte Rosalie, the leader of the Wild Blue Roses, and like the comedic gags they did with her and so on and so forth. Like it was really fun. It really was. I'm not kidding. Like, especially when Vanessa challenged her to a drinking contest, and then Soul just comes out of nowhere. He's like, "Yo, my sis won't lose to you." And then she's like, then she puts up that face like, "Bitch, what? Wait, what? What the hell's going on?" And then she's like, "Yo, what am I doing with my life?" Like, she's like, "I'm the captain of a freaking Magic Night Order, and I'm now entering a beer drinking contest because one of my subordinates, basically, tried to stand up for me and so on and so forth, you know, to defend my honor." And she's like, "Yo, what the hell am I doing with my life?" And so yeah, it was pretty funny. Then we got like a bit serious when we got the backstory of the captain of the Wild Blue Roses. And basically, she had a curse placed on her when she was younger by some mysterious woman. I guess that was the head of the Rosalie household. And basically, it was a curse of finding true love or what. It was basically like that. Like, think of Sleeping Beauty, or like think of any of the princess fairy tales where they had to break a certain curse to by finding true love and so on and so forth. So that was basically Charlotte's curse right then and there. It's basically like her thorns by her 18th birthday, like her thorns will like come and like consume her completely and put her like in a state of suspended animation, I guess. Like it was explained that it was like in suspended, like it put her frozen in time, pretty much. So in other words, suspended animation. But Yami, he basically busted in there and he stops her, and basically Charlotte, she falls in love with Yami at that point. And ever since then, the curse has been pretty much lifted because a man had to have stolen her heart and so on and so forth. So yeah, and Charlotte, I don't know if this curse will go out of control again because Charlotte like still hasn't admitted to Yami that she's in love with her, but I think it was just that she had to fall in love with somebody, and she just fell in love with Yami pretty much. Even though Yami we don't know Yami's feelings towards her. So Yami's probably dense as Aster, I'm assuming, because if you take a look at the parallels, you see parallels between Yami and Aster and Noelle and Charlotte. So, and I've stated this before, like way back during like the Weird Brothers arc where the Third Eye first showed up, and then the Match Night Captains came in, and Charlotte was one of them. Like you saw the parallels. But anyways, with that being said, next chapter we are going to get the reveal of the new Magic Knight Captain of the Crimson Lions, as well as the new Magic Knight Captain of the Purple Aura. Now, when it comes to the new Magic Knight Captain of the Crimson Lions, and no, in general, these two new Magic Knight Captains, like it's kind of, we don't know who they are going to be at all. Like these are going to be completely new. These may possibly be new characters that are going to be introduced, or it's going to be like new characters that we already seen before that's going to be reintroduced, like mainly for the Crimson Lions. Like let's say Leopold would probably end up becoming the new captain of the Crimson Lions, since his brother was the former captain and he's out of commission right now. He's in a coma. Or it could be something like, let's say their parents, like they could have been Magic Knight captains, and then like their father or mother would just came out of retirement and then took their place, took Hugo Leon's place as the captain of the Crimson Lions. So yeah, and if it is Leopold as the new captain of the Crimson Lions, then over the past year he's gotten substantially more powerful then. But now I think about it, like Aster and Yuno, they're nigh captain level, nigh, or like if not on captain level, So I wouldn't be surprised if Leopold, who is Aster's rival, is one of Aster's rivals, like is on a captain level status when it comes to being a Magic Knight. So because even after Hugo Leon was taken down and stuff like that, the Crimson Lions still remained ranked number 2 of the Magic Knights. So they must have been still putting in that work. But anyways, like, and if it is Leopold, I'm just gonna say this right now, it'd be kind of disappointing, but kind of cool at the same time, because that showed that Leopold is a step ahead of both Yuno and Aster. Because one of Yuno's goals to become a Magic Knight, to becoming the Magic Emperor, the Sorcerer Emperor, is that he's gonna try to he's gonna surpass William Vengeance and take his place as the captain of Golden Dawn. And we can safe to say that Aster is probably gonna, at some point, maybe after a time skip or so, he's gonna be the new captain of the Black Bulls if something happens to Yami, or whatever. Because Aster hasn't made any substantial leaps as a Magic Knight. Like, sure, he moved up in the ranking, but I think he's like a first class lower knight right now. And I don't know if he's entered to be a middle class knight. Maybe next chapter they'll be like, during the ceremony, once the points is awarded and stuff like that. The individual Magic Knights themselves, they'll get like they'll probably get awarded like a higher ranking, so that could happen too. But anyways, like, back to what I was saying. When it comes to Leopold, that'd be kind of disappointing, because especially with the upcoming competition, if he's a Magic Knight captain, because he's Aster's rival, so it'd be like, wait a minute, but it'd be like, this would be a fight that would be pretty hype. So I don't know what's going on there. Because, like, the thing is, like, when it comes to Tabayuki, like, he really didn't focus on any of the other orders, so it's like kind of disappointing to not know or not get a hint of who these new Magic Knight captains could be, because we don't know jack shit about Purple Orca, and we really do not know jack shit about the Crimson Lions. All we know is that pretty much about Leopold and Fugo Leon, and that's it. Like, when it comes to the other orders, we really don't know jack shit about them, and their subordinates and their most powerful fighters, and so on and so forth. So yeah, but anyways, that's pretty much it for this thoughts video. Like, I'm looking forward to the next chapter. It's gonna have like Black Clover's gonna have the cover for Weekly Shonen Jump, as well as their first popularity poll, which is gonna be pretty cool to look at. And not only that, but apparently within the color page 2, they're gonna also give the rankings of the Magic Knight orders. So I'm like, wait a minute, didn't Tabayuki already give the rankings already before? So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.